The third part of Topic 1 establishes what the FAO determines as sustainable food and agriculture. Specifically, what are the Global Sustainable Development Goals and the 5 key principles of sustainable food and agriculture. Before we begin to talk about sustainability in horticulture, it is important to gain a global view of sustainability in food and agriculture. This short presentation has been taken directly from the website of the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, and specifically from the Sustainable Food and Agriculture site. Now, the FAO is the peak body for agriculture globally. So without going into any detail shown on this and subsequent slides, the key messages are that sustainability is about people and the environment. If students want to gain more detail, then visit the website shown in the link on this slide. The FAO's Sustainability Development Goals, or SDGs, focus more on the developing world, but are also extremely important to developed countries such as Australia. Now, these Sustainable Development Goals are 1 through to 17, to end poverty in all its forms everywhere, to end hunger, achieve food security, and improve nutrition and promote sustainable agriculture, to ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all at all ages, ensure inclusive and quality education for all and promote lifelong learning, to achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls, ensure availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation for all, ensure access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, and clean energy for all, promote inclusive, sustainable economic growth, employment, and decent work for all, build resilient infrastructure, promote sustainable industrialization, and foster innovation, reduce inequality within and among countries, make cities inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable, ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns, take urgent action to combat climate change and its impacts, conserve and sustainably use the oceans, seas, and marine resources, sustainably manage forests, combat desertification, halt and reverse land degradation, and halt biodiversity loss, promote just, peaceful, and inclusive societies, and revitalize the global partnership for sustainable development. We can hone down these global sustainable development goals for food and agriculture into 5 key principles of sustainability for food and agriculture. We can look at each one in more detail in the following slides. A brief overview of each key principle is given, but students will need to go back to the original source to study the detail if they so wish. The first of the 5 key principles for sustainability in food and agriculture is increase productivity, employment, and value addition in food systems. The second of the 5 key principles for sustainability in food and agriculture is protect and enhance natural resources. The third of the 5 key principles is to improve livelihoods and foster inclusive economic growth. The fourth of the key principles for sustainability in food and agriculture is to enhance the resilience of people, communities, and ecosystem. And the fifth of the key principles for sustainability in food and agriculture is to adapt governance to new challenges. These 5 key principles of sustainability for food and agriculture have led to the 20 interconnected actions to guide decision makers. These are the 20 actions. Students should familiarize themselves with these actions. Now, in the next section, we will look at how the Australian horticultural industry has taken on board these principles and sustainable development goals.